Hi guys, very good morning. The thing is that there is going to be the France election, right? Which France we are talking about? We are talking about the Free France, right? This was the same France which got established at the London United Kingdom, right? Before the World War II. Then you will ask, sir, who was the France which was established at the Paris? So see, Paris was the autonomous region, okay? And here was the ruling was done by Vichy France. When the Vichy France lost the World War II, the Free France, which was established in London, became Free France. So they also said that let's merge the France into UK and make a big country, right? But United Kingdom rejected it. Okay, got it. So guys, what are the other thing about the France? France is a country, okay, which has its territory in the five continent. Okay, all the continent which are human settlement are there, right? And don't ask me what are these settlement here. You already know it. Okay. So what are the different thing? They are United Nation established with the help of the France. Okay. They are in the United Nation General Assembly, veto power. They are in the Security Council. Okay. Human Human Council. Every thing there is the France is available, right? And the France is a country. If you look at the strategic location of the France is very important for the global Europe as well as the Eastern and the Western, right? College. Now we talk about what this all election is. The France presidential election is done in the two ways, right? Got it? And how exactly it totally different than India. India election and the France election totally opposite, right? Here what happened? The first president is elected in the two ways. Okay, the first is they have to get the 500 signature, okay, from the local and the national elected officials. Right now if we talk about the 22, there are 12, okay. And after that universal suffrage happened, where the citizen of the France just vote, okay. So whoever are the getting 50% of the vote, right, or majority will be elected directly as the president of France. Got it? First round. I am talking about the first round. Who is the reaching 50% is automatically become the president of the France. But if there is nobody elected, got the 50% vote, what happened? They will enter into the second round. What happened in the second round? You already know. First two highest getting voter will again participate, okay. And this time who is the voter? This time the voter is from 95 department. Department you understanding, like the India, you already know this Ministry of Foreign Affairs. There are 5 to 10 department. Ministry of road and transport, okay, there are different departments. So there are 95 department in the France, and all the officials we vote now in the second round, right? And who is getting the more vote is become who? President of the France, right? Got it? If you didn't understand, just reback it, okay, and again and listen it. Now what happened? Now the president is elected. Now the president is elected, what he will do? He will appoint a prime minister, right? And how the prime minister elected? There is the election of two, just like the upper house and the lower house India. There is again the same thing, okay. So the upper house, there is a 6 year, and this is the 5 year. So why this is the different with the respect to India? That is the most important question I am telling you. In India, what happened? The Lok Sabha election happened, and then the Prime Minister of India is selected from the within the winners. Okay, but here what happened? The president election is a different one, separate one, and lower house election is the separate one, right? Understand? And then the president appoint prime minister. In India, prime minister is more powerful, but in the France, president is all the most powerful. Okay, and the president election is different, while the lower house election is the different. But in India, the most powerful man is the prime minister, and his election is directly happen from the Lok Sabha. Okay, that is called the lower house, right? So that are the different with the respect to the France and India, right? Got it? Now the thing is that why this is the more like India. If anything happened to the prime minister of India, okay, what happened? There is another election. If there is a suppose there in India, you know, there is a lot of coalition government, right? If any coalition party withdraw its support, what will happen? The government will fail, right? But what happened in the France? Because the president is different, president is separate, and lower house is separate. If any party withdrew its support, okay, but still the government is running. Why? Because the president is separate. Okay, that's what the difference between India and the France. Maybe you can write this in your mains paper, because this point is very important, and you can also add in your UPSC interview, right? Got it? And you have to look at the elections of Portugal. Okay, there is also few exception in the Portugal. Okay, and the currently Portugal prime minister of Indian origin. He has Indian overseas citizenship passport, right? So that are the all guys today. If you have any query, just WhatsApp me. I am here to answer you all. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Wish you all the best.